Hi Gemini, so I like to get straight into the readings. If there's anything that you feel that you need to know about the readings, then I encourage you to read the descriptions box, especially if you're new to tarot. The card deck information can always be found in my pinned comment below, okay? Cross watchers, please do remember that you can switch the energies around if it applies, but do try to keep in mind that this might not be your story at all, and it could be someone else entirely different that your Gemini is dealing with. And equally, Gemini, if you just take what resonates for you and leave what doesn't for another Gemini, okay? Right, so to start this read, we're going to aim to pull 4 of these Zodiac cards, and hopefully this can pull up a description of either you, your person, or your situation, okay? If any of the Zodiacs come out of this deck, then I will use a different tarot deck to clarify, just in case you are dealing specifically with one of the Zodiacs that pops out, okay? After that, we will move on to your full tarot spread, and your full tarot spread may or may not include any of the individuals that we've seen in your first 4 cards, all right? So, as I always say, use your own discernment. We never know what's going to come out. We never know how it's going to be connected. Right, okay, so Capricorn, Virgo, Venus and Aries. Interesting, because you've got quite, 3 out of 4 of these cards are specific zodiacs. Venus, you could be dealing with Taurus or Libra as well. But as I said, in case you are, then we will be clarifying. Right, so this particular combination would tell me that there is, now either this is you or your person, Gemini, ready to take action with this Aries energy, okay? I'm feeling that this is really charged, like more than usual, that there's a lot more energy behind this one than usual. So either you or your person is really benefiting from that Mars energy. It's all about action, desires. It can be a little bit aggressive. It's that motivation and drive, the competitiveness, the assertiveness, it's all of that. It's that getting the job done. Someone is riled up, basically, in love, specifically. Very, very riled. This could be an earth sign that you're dealing with that isn't used to harnessing this Mars energy, because we see a disconnect between the earth and the fire. All right, it's like when it comes to love or the situation with you, again, that this could be you that I'm describing, Gemini, quite easily, and I could be talking to the cross-watcher, okay? But either way, there's this disconnect between the earth and the fire. So what do I mean by that? Usually this individual, or you, is very level-headed, very certain about what's going on in your own life, and usually can take a challenge with ease, okay, with this heavy earth. However, when it comes down to matters of the heart, love, romance, friendships, relationships, anything to do with emotions, it's almost as if you or your person feels the need to take on a different persona, because you don't know how else to cope with it. You don't know how else to deal with affairs of the heart if you don't take on this different persona, which is absolutely fine. You will find that is quite, it's not uncommon to imagine yourself for a split second as someone else so that you can get something done. It's not totally uncommon. It feels very much like a strategy that either you or your person is using to try and reduce stress, to reduce the anxiety that this Venus energy is causing. Okay. So it does come across as being a very strong crush, very, very strong. There is also a seriousness as well with this Capricorn energy. So whoever this is that I'm talking to, that there is a lot of emphasis on, well, what's going to happen if this goes wrong? Okay, because I'm tuning into this reputation that's coming from this Capricorn, this 10th house energy. It's all about reputation. So that there is a fear that something that you're currently doing, it could end badly on your reputation. So say this person knocks you back, or you knock this person back, then they're worried about their reputation. With this 6th house energy, this could well be somebody at your workplace. In fact, for the 10th and the 6th house energy, it's got a very strong vibe of someone in love has fallen in love with you. No, hold on. Someone at work has fallen in love with you, or you have fallen in love with someone at your workplace. Vice versa. Okay, so that being said, you make someone very nervous as well, Gemini. Really, really nervous. Yeah, that being said, we do have Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Libra and Aries on the table. And we are going to clarify, just for those who are specifically dealing with those zodiacs, what is it that they want with you? Okay, so for those who are dealing with the Capricorn, what is it that the Capricorn wants, please, for Gemini? What does the Capricorn want? Thank you. Okay, so the Capricorn is trying to earn your trust, okay? And they see that there could have been a minor disagreement between you two, and the Capricorn is trying to analyze how they can get you to trust them. How can they get you to see from their point of view without it causing an argument? Or again, you can switch the roles, okay? That could be you towards a Capricorn. Okay, what does the Virgo want? Oh, random. It was weird the way they came out there. Okay, so if you're dealing with a Virgo, you've got the King of Coins, the Four of Swords and the Five of Cups. Okay, so for those who are dealing with a Virgo, this Virgo could be a manager, they could be a supervisor, someone who is in a position of authority. And we see that they were forced into making a decision that they didn't want to make. So someone else above them forced them to make a decision about you. Okay, so if you're dealing with a Virgo, they had to do something, take action towards you, make a decision about you that went against what they felt was the right thing to do. The Virgo is very much... someone else has got them over a barrel at the moment, and they feel powerless and helpless to really tap into their authority to do the right thing, okay, for whatever reason. Interesting. Okay, right, so the Geminis that are dealing with a Taurus or a Libra, what does the Taurus or Libra? Okay, it was quite sluggish the way that came out. So if you're dealing with a Taurus or a Libra, then you've got the Queen of Cups. So that's all about, there's a Taurus or a Libra that is wondering what to do with their emotions towards you, Gemini. Now this could be somebody that you don't know very well, or they don't know you very well. And it's almost as if that they're trying to decide as to whether or not you can be trusted with their heart, basically. What does the Aries want with Gemini, please? I'm confused at how these cards are coming out. It just feels really weird. Okay, For those who are dealing with an Aries, you've got the Page of Coins, the Three of Cups and the Knight of Cups. So some of you might have an Aries ex who is trying to reconcile with you because they feel, with this Page of Coins, they feel that you're moving away from them. They feel that you're no longer as emotionally, with the cups, attached to them as much as you once were. So they feel that you're pulling away. They feel that you're moving on. You could well be looking at moving, like physically moving away from an Aries, and they're trying to figure out if you're going to be receptive to some kind of a reconciliation. Okay, so a lot of information there for some of you, and for others of you, maybe none of that resonated. It's not a problem. Let's pull your tarot and we'll see whether any of these individuals that's already shown up in this read will appear in your tarot read. Okay. Oftentimes I find, especially if I do a personal read on myself as well, I will find that these first 4 cards will explain about a couple of different individuals, and then it's someone else entirely different that shows up in the tarot read. So, you know, it is always possible. It just depends on whatever messages the universe, the divine spirit, decides that is going to be relevant for you to know about at this time. Okay, please do remember, tarot readers, we don't get to choose what comes out. It just is what it is. Right. Okay. What's in Gemini's person's mind space, please, toward Gemini? Gemini's person's mind toward... Oh, okay. Hanged Man and the 5 of Swords. Okay, so that's Pisces and Aquarius. And the 2 of Swords, Libra energy. Yeah, so in your person's mind, there's random cat hair. Okay, in your person's mind towards you, Gemini, we see that, again, I do get the very strong impression here that this is somebody that doesn't know you very well, okay? Because they're still trying to weigh up as to whether or not you can be trusted with their heart, all right? So appearances are very deceptive right now, Gemini. I'm getting a strong impression that in their mind, they're trying everything that they can to look and act normal around you. They're trying not to give the game away, basically. They don't want to let on too soon that they have designs towards you, feelings towards you. There's a lot of mental activity that pertains to their past specifically, okay, with this 5 of Swords, 2 of Swords. So in the past, they literally, they used to wear their heart on a sleeve, and they literally, if you can imagine, handed out their emotions to someone on a silver platter, and the other person looked at them, smirked, and then it went like that with the platter, and it all went everywhere. So like they have been betrayed horrifically in the past. So that's why we see this tentativeness, this caution to the point where they don't know if they should say anything at all, just because they're trying so hard to avoid the past repeating itself. Okay. So when they're around you, they're going to come across as being very closed off, very tight-lipped, very serious. Give this individual a little bit of breathing space, and you will find that after time that they will start to come out of their shell. You will be able to make them smile as well. It's just at the moment they're very much stuck in their mind, really concerned about saying these words to you and then having it thrown back in their face. Because remember, I am getting strongly that this is someone that doesn't know you very well. That this is more of like a recent connection. I would say within the past sort of 12 to 16 months, that sort of time frame when you met this individual. And yeah, the feelings have been growing. They're just really scared. Really, really scared. Okay, what's in their heart space toward Gemini, please? Okay, the Six of Swords, Aquarian energy. So you might have told this person that you were planning on moving away, Gemini, and they're feeling really sad about that. Okay, Knight of Wands reversed, interesting. That's Sagittarius energy. So they feel, okay, strength, off balance as well, that's Leo energy. They feel that time is against them with this Knight of Wands in reverse. That there is this, you might well have either said straight up that you were considering on moving to a different place, or you might have just given that impression. Okay, that they could have seen you looking at something either online or in a newspaper about new homes, anything like that, new jobs. You could have been looking for that online or in the newspaper. Anything that's given them the impression that you don't plan on sticking around where you currently are. Okay, with that coming out off balance, it's like they know that they need to take action. They literally don't know how, because they're still fighting this in their mind, that they're fighting it. They honestly don't know how they would cope if you were to turn them down. So a part of them's like, okay, well maybe I just won't say anything at all. But then the other part of them is like, no, time is of the essence here. Time is against me. I need to do this now, or that opportunity is going to be lost forever. And then they're going to be wondering, forever that the state of this is going to be, and neither of you will ever know. And they don't know how to come out of that mindset. They know what they have to do. They haven't got the confidence to do it. And their head is absolutely in a different place as to where their heart is. Okay, what actions will they take? Right. Oh, interesting. Now, I'm going to clarify that Ten of Swords, because I do not feel that that's towards you, Gemini. Ten of Swords, that's Gemini energy. The Knight of Coins, Virgo energy. And the King of Coins, Taurus. Okay. This feels a lot like their actions towards you, Gemini. They're going to end a negative, see this negative way of thinking that they're currently in. I feel strongly that they're going to end that. That's what they're putting an end to. They're putting an end to their uptightness that they're currently embodying around you. That they are coming across as really, really uptight, closed off, non-receptive. But again, it's because of their brain. It's their mind. It's literally doing overtime. This individual is freaking out, Gemini. They're freaking out that they're going to lose you, that they know full well that they're running the risk of losing you if they don't say anything. They're focused on commitment, actually bringing something in. Look, from the Knight of Coins to the King of Coins, this is the energy that they're currently in. This Knight of Coins is like, okay, I've got this thing for Gemini. I have taken so long getting these words out. I don't know how to do it. I need to give Gemini something tangible. So they're trying to think. of how the conversation with you is going to go. What is their demeanour going to be like? What words are they going to use? There's a lot of emphasis on the coins and not enough emphasis on the cups. So the practical rather than the emotion. All right. So they're going to approach you, Gemini, in a very practical manner. This Ten of Swords is part of them being practical, ending the things that they need to end, which I see clearly is their own thoughts, their negative thoughts, and they're showing up to you, hopefully with an offer that you'll like. Wheel of Fortune, see, Jupiter energy, Sagittarian energy. I told you, see, this is the thing, that the basic meaning of cards is just a fraction of what goes in towards reading tarot, okay? Yes, have a basic meaning of what the card means, but also go by the vibe that you're picking up as well, okay? I felt straight away that that Ten of Swords was not about you, Gemini. This entire situation has never been about you. It's been about them and how they handle things that happen to them. It's always been about them and how they are going to move forward in a very healthy way. The problem is you've been picking up on their vibe, Gemini, and that there might be this unfortunate misunderstanding that this individual wasn't interested in you in that way at all, because of their demeanour around you. It's indicating that they're going to try and rectify that, okay? Wheel of Fortune, things moving forward, things moving in the right direction. As I said, it's Jupiter energy. It's all about expansion, optimism, abundance, the ability to see the bigger picture. And if you can't see the bigger picture, then it's the desire to see the bigger picture. All right. So your person wants to see the bigger picture. That they know how they feel towards you. They just don't know how to act towards you in a way that is healthy. It certainly indicates, with this being their actions towards you, they will be getting their finger out, that they'll be getting their head out their ass and doing the right thing towards you. Yeah, you got the Three of Cups under there, Cancerian energy, a cause to celebrate, a reason to celebrate. They might have been under the impression as well that you had your heart set on someone else. Not necessarily true, okay? It feels like a lot of things that was uncertain between you and this individual is being clarified, and it's being clarified in the real, through a conversation. Definitely a cause for celebration. I'm liking this read for you, Gemini. It feels peaceful, really, really peaceful. So whatever this conversation is about, the end result is going to be peace, clarity, resolution, a compromise as well for some of you. Okay, energy field adjustment, aura cleansing and health with air. Breathing deep, entering into life, exchange your life bringing energies. It says make sure that you don't overexert yourself while trying to help another. So at this time, Gemini, focus on whether or not you have been people pleasing, okay? If you know that you have put a lot of energy into people pleasing, it's time for you to stop doing that, basically, all right? Stop being afraid about what others may or may not say about you behind your back, all right? There's always going to be someone out there that's got something to say, right? You may as well just enjoy your life. Pay attention to what it is that you're putting your energy into. When these two cards show up in a read together, it can indicate that there is someone else around you that might have kept you distracted from focusing on what you should have been focusing on. Okay. So it's time for you to redirect your energies. Make sure that you're not putting focus into people, places, things that it is not in alignment with you. And also with this one, there's an insinuation of being physically intimate with somebody as well with this card. Okay, so make sure that the next time you're physically intimate with someone, that it's someone that you trust, and that it's someone that's not just sapping your energy from you, because when you're intimate with someone, it is an energy exchange. Okay, pay attention if you're the one that's doing all of the giving and they're doing all of the taking, basically. Just pay close attention about who it is that you give your energy to, because not everybody deserves your energy. It's for Gemini. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Okay, so if for those of you who are maybe still sleeping with an ex, you might want to stop doing that. Okay, I did suspect as much that was going on when I saw these two. I didn't really want to approach it though. I'm kind of being forced to approach it. Obviously that's not going to be for all of you, okay? Just for some of you. If you're still sleeping with an ex, please stop doing that. Because it's not helpful for your growth. It's really not helpful. You had getting to know each other. It came out in reverse. So for those of you where the message about the ex was true, through you doing that, it's actually it's blocking off your energy from spending time with others and getting to know others, and potentially you might accidentally sabotage a soulmate, like a life partner soulmate connection through being intimate with an ex. Okay. Give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership, and at the bottom of the deck you've got chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. So some of you could be, as I say, still intimate with an ex in the hope that, that there will be a reconciliation of the relationship through that. Is indicating that it's not likely to happen. The most likely thing to happen through you doing that is basically you'll be blocking off your own blessings. Okay, there is a strong connection between you and another that is being blocked off by someone or something else at this time. That's the message that's coming through. Power. You instinctively know what's right for you, and you have the power to say no or walk away at any time. So you're the one that's in charge here, Gemini. Okay. Reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. Yep. It's a beautiful message. Acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There is no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. So remember, the behaviours of others is beyond your control. However, your reaction to the behaviours of others is the bit that you have control over. Okay? And embrace. Through each other you find the missing pieces. It's for Gemini, please. It's Gemini's focus, please. Oh, surprise. Okay, so your focus. In a way that you wouldn't expect, a gift from the universe, intense twist of fate, eclipse news. In a way that you wouldn't expect, and a gift from the universe. So, I do believe that we had an eclipse in June. Okay, so if I just quickly look at the date. Okay, so it was June 10th. The solar eclipse of June 10th. Right. So some of you could have the birthday of June the 10th. Now, for some reason or other, a Cancerian energy is coming through really, really strongly in your read, Gemini. Now, a Cancerian might have told you something in June, around about the time of that eclipse. You could have found out something else around about in June 10th. That there's a very strong message surrounding that eclipse. You could have utilized that eclipse energy to help manifest. And you could find that whatever you were trying to manifest back in June is coming back in towards you, and it's coming in towards you quite quickly. So make sure that there is space for this change that is about to happen in your life, okay? It's a twist of fate. It's something that you wouldn't expect, and it's literally a gift from the universe. So this is your focus, okay? So Gemini, please. Oh, okay. Right, so these are meditation cards. So the idea behind these is to meditate on these particular colours, okay? Right, so your first one is magenta. Connect to your deepest inner knowing. Inspires truth, clarity and faith, awakens enthusiasm for life, connects you to a higher realm of spirituality and assists with self-discovery. So if you feel that you need help with self-discovery and how to get back in touch with the higher realms of spirituality, then to meditate on the colour magenta. Purple, develop mental clarity, creates a connection between your mind, body and soul, helps to bring positivity and success, clears your mind and releases negativity. I feel that that could well be for the individual that you were dealing with, Gemini. They've got a lot of this negativity towards themselves that's causing a blockage, okay? So obviously if you're the cross watcher and you feel that is your message, then meditate on the colour purple. It helps you to open up your intuition a bit more as well. And then grey, learn to scan your body. Identifies blockages in your aura, provides information on your mental, emotional and physical state, gives an alternate point of view and provides you with strength when dealing with challenging situations that you feel are hopeless. A magnifying glass to your blocked areas. Ask for a healing colour for the part of you that you feel is grey and use those healing properties on that area. So yeah, with this one basically an aura cleansing meditation could be beneficial. And whenever we see this, the idea is to really focus on the other colours that you received and really see if you can pinpoint these areas that are needing you to focus on the most, okay? And again, that's for you or your person, is however you feel it resonates more for you. Again, with it being general. So Gemini, please. Right, okay. Okay, so we've got the letters Z, L, Y, O. So they could be someone's initials. Funny, independent, T, and scars with short. Okay. So yeah, some physical features of an individual. You could be quite short. The other one of you could be really, really tall. And that there could be, I do feel that there is there's like opposite polarizations here in this read. Someone's got a very unusual name. Even if your name doesn't begin with Z, it's a name, someone's got a name that is really, really rare. Okay. Funny, independent, and scars. So someone is able to laugh at themselves, not in a self-depreciating way, in a healthy way. They're able to laugh at themselves, and they have a story to tell as well with that scars card. It could be physical scars. Someone could have like a really obvious physical scar that they might make a funny story about whenever people ask them, you know, where did you get that? How did you get that scar? Someone could have a really quirky, funny story that goes with it, or like that they invented a quirky, funny story that goes with it, something like that. And highly independent as well. Holiday. It's time to go on that holiday that you've been dreaming about. Live life. Interesting. So of course it completely depends on where you are, I guess, in the world. Everybody's global, you know, with everything going on right now, everyone's situation is going to be different. It doesn't necessarily have to be a holiday abroad, okay? It can be like a little camping holiday out someplace. Just anything that helps you to relax. It could even be a weekend off as well, just like a lazy weekend. Give yourself permission to have that lazy weekend. You know, you don't have to be doing something all of the time, especially for those of you where your physical body is crying out for a rest as well. Okay, use that as an excuse if you need an excuse. Okay. All the cards are about to drop on the floor. Never mind. Right. Today will be a damn fine day. Shoulda, woulda, coulda, did. That's you. It's funny that that card's come out because that's your person's energy right now. They're worried about that whole shoulda, woulda, coulda. You know, that they don't want that to happen. You're the best of the best of the best. Wow, it's a beautiful read, Gemini. So that is what I have for you. If you would like to book a private reading with me, then the link to do so can be found in my descriptions box, and it's in my pinned comment below. If you're on a mobile device, you might not see my pinned comment. Okay, so all you do is you scroll down until you can see a comment, you click on it, and then scroll up, and the pinned comment will be right at the top. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely week, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.